As I mentioned to you earlier, I have my homegirls here with me. I have Ashley, Kelsha, and Amber. Hey,
what's going on?
What's up? So listen here, we are going to be chit-chatting on tonight with our topic of I am woman before business. But before we go ahead and dive into that, I'm going to have each and every one of my girls go ahead and introduce themselves and tell y'all a little bit about themselves and also to their business.
Hi, I am Ashley Smith. I am the owner of Trends Galore. It is an online boutique. We sell, of course, women clothes. We really specialize on just like having, what you call it? I lost my train of thought that quick. I lost my train of thought that quick. But it's just basically like streetwear, casual clothes that you can dress up or down. As a mom, I feel like I'm always pulled in different places, as you guys know. And just for today, at practice, having to get here in time. So, just like I said, just regular clothes that you can put on or down, dress up or down, and that's it. I'm kind of nervous, y'all, if y'all can see my voice. My voice is shaking like this.
Well, Ashley got the clothing for all around. It don't matter the occasion or whatever it is that you need. Listen, Ashley actually personally styles me for many of my events that I go to. Listen, she just get us all the way together. So next we have Kelsha.
Hey y'all. So I'm Kelsha McZell. I am the owner of Gems and Jewels by Kel. I'm a nail technician. My nails can't really show up right now. They come making us stop. There it is. But I'm a mother of two. I'm a wife. Starting this business was a little challenging for me, of course. I'm a little girl from the hood. Didn't really have any inspiration, but I'm here today making it happen, and I'm just glad to be here and talk to y'all today.
Come on, Nail Tech. And last we have my girl, Amber.
Hi, my name is Amber, and I am a cosmetologist. I specialize in hair, makeup, and photography. So it's like, I guess a bit like a
blend of
entourage
everything.
blend. The tricks of all trades. So in my hair, I specialize in natural hair care and hair growth, but I do extensions, braids, everything you could think of, but healthy hair comes first.
Come on, listen. I know y'all looking at Joe like, who this girl? Listen, this is personal stylist, my personal nail tech, my personal hairdresser, makeup, just my girl. So y'all know I ain't just bringing anybody. Like y'all keep me all the way together. So like we mentioned, the topic for tonight is woman before business. I know many times whenever people talk about business, back in the day, it was men-run business, right? Men's biz, the masculine, things. So they don't really give us our credit. Like what they need to as women, even though we know that we are women, first. But with us diving into our businesses, like what does that look like? With putting woman being, true to self, the self-care of the mental, aspect of it. Many of us, all of us are wives. Right. We are we have kids, so we're mothers. You're auntie, so all of those things play a big role. But how are y'all able to make sure that you're bringing the attention to women first before business?
I think I focus more on God because honestly, that's where my strength comes from. Being a business owner, a first-time business owner, and doing what I do, being in that close proximity of people, I have to be able to release everything that I just went through that day before I get home.
Yeah.
So I'm understanding that the balance is really you. Yeah. It's not really home. It's really you. So you have to learn and you have to be able to cut certain things off. Yeah. So when I leave the shop, I leave the shop.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't leave the shop.
That's why
I leave the shop and I'll be home and I'll be talking about the shop. But I think now I'm getting a little bit more mature in it as where I know when I get home it's time to be a mother and a wife. Yeah. Because from 9 to 5:30, not 5:30, that's my last name, but from 9 to almost 9 is business owners. So I don't have that time to rest. And it's okay because it's a choice that we make. When we say we want to be a business owner, those hours, that's what comes with it. So we just have to learn how to turn certain things off and turn certain things off.
And you said one thing, balance. That is something that many of us, I know I'm still learning how to balance.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
It's no manual that comes with
Right,
it because all of our lives are different. We play different roles, but that's one of the main things I feel like a lot of people don't really channel into too much to know that you have to have the balance of.
But what I think we can all say is that we have pretty good husbands.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Because they hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down. My producer, my manager.
Yeah, they hold it down for us. So that
Number one fan.
And I want to piggyback off what you said because the difference between me and you is I don't have an actual boutique. I do everything out my home. So like I still have an 8 to 5 job. Like trying to balance working from home and still have the business, posting content, like inventory. Oh, they have to do this. I still have a job that I have to maintain. I have my wifely duties. I have to do homework, picking my children up from the bus, and like having to do all of that because it's no like she said when she leaves the shop, she go home. I'm here from the home. I'm home. I am home trying to do it, you know. And then I feel bad because I'm like, okay, my husband's getting home. I need to have time for him.
Yeah.
Of course, he doesn't complain about it, but it's like I can't be on the computer doing this, and I leave one computer because I work from home from my main job. Then get on the laptop and I'm trying to be in the living room and I have to be present within my family.
Yeah.
So like balancing that is hard. And one thing that a lot of people would say is like, oh, that's excuses. That's excuses.
That's what they be saying.
Oh, there's 24 hours in a day and I can do it, you can do it. And I always say, if you could do what I could do, please let me know. Because if you got right? The people that's talking about it, they don't have no husbands, or they have a husband, don't have no children, and you don't have no job. When you're able to do things, like when you just have that particular, then you can work around. But if you don't, you have to kind of schedule time here, schedule time there. So that's one thing that I feel like I still struggle with too, balancing everything. And making sure that I allow that time in grace for myself. Because I'm constantly like, oh, well, I could be doing that. Yes, I should
Thinking about everybody else. Like, we should be thinking about
24 hours in a day. 23 is for everybody else and 1 is for yourself.
Well, this person's been doing this for this long and they pop like
so
this.
they kind of situated. You figured out life. You haven't.
I haven't. Yeah.
So I think like hearing from y'all two first, mainly too, we're talking about the kids and even myself.
Oh yeah.
But Amber, you know, you're auntie.
Yeah,
so what does that
auntie.
look like?
So when I'm a travel stylist as well. So I live in Houston, but I was in Lafayette when I guess started my business. So I still have clientele here. When I got married, I moved. But I still have my heart, my family here. I couldn't just leave. So that's how my traveling business started. And what's crazy is, as a child, my dream was to be a travel stylist. So that's what I am now. I'm pursuing my dreams. And so my husband is super supportive.
Go ahead, Moses.
And then I'm able to do what I want full time with no stress. I don't have to worry about, bills or any, like, he take care of everything. So everything I make goes back into my business. So it's just like super, it's no stress at all. It's no stress. It's
now, what do you think, like with hearing from what we say, like with wife and mother and balancing, like what you think life may be like once the time comes for kids?
I'm ready. But I'm prepared. I feel like God has trained me because I help raise my nephews and and then I have my beautiful niece right now. So I feel like God prepared me for a child, and I was doing hair with Raymond, so in my presence. So I think I have it down.
You got it together. You got all the skills and everything ready for it. But you said that you're actually living out now your childhood dream. So you, from a young child, always envision yourself as being a traveling hairstylist. Was that y'all thing too?
Oh my God, no. Well, my mom is a licensed cosmetologist. And we had a nail shop in our home, and they would always make me polish.
Oh,
And I'm like,
learning the tricks of it.
I was like little. I was like, okay, everybody's like, okay, you gonna polish. So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna polish. So then I grew up, of course, and I was like, man, I want to be a police officer. That's just what it is. So I just wanted, So I went and I did the corrections officer for 2.5, 3 years, and I was like, I loved it, but I almost felt like my job was done. Like God had placed me there just for that moment. Yeah. And then I left from there, and then I went over to Scott PD, and I was like, okay, I said that this is what I want to do, so this is what I'm going to do. My husband was like, yeah. No. And I was like, all right. Then I found out I'm pregnant, and he was like, yeah.
That was
no.
the jail part, right?
And then I couldn't go back. He was like, no, it's just too dangerous. And I was like, God, what am I going to do? Yeah. So I was pregnant, and I was polishing other people's nails, and I'm like, I went right back to childhood. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to do it, then I'm going to do it. So then I just started praying, and I asked God, hey, listen, now you got to get my hands. Yeah. Because now you're going to have to just do it. And it's going to have to be quick. Well, guess what he did?
That's what he did. So, very indirectly.
Yeah.
You were showing
I'm doing what I was supposed to do. Yeah.
I never knew that, though.
Yeah.
I never knew that. What about you, Ash?
So, no. I always knew, like, I like fashion and clothes, but, like, I actually went to school for social worker. So, I graduated, and I was a social worker. And I did it for 2 years. Then I moved to Houston, and I worked for, like, the Medicaid, still, like, with the state, still, like, with people. And then, same story, I got pregnant, I came back. And then I think once I had my child, like, I was like, wait, I no longer want to do the things that I was doing previously. So and I could not find clothes that accommodate, like, my new lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I've always kind of want to be in clothes. I was like, so I'm going to go this route.
Stepping out on
I am. So when we started out, because I had a business partner, one of my best friends, shout out to Missy. We started out and we were like catering to like newly moms. Like you're still, you know, you want to still feel good about yourself. Yeah. Because you lose yourself through motherhood. A lot. Your body changed. You don't know. You're gonna wait a little longer. Yes, you're gonna wait a little longer. Your body changes, and then it's hard. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, I don't feel sexy, like in the clothes that I have, and you know. And I really wanted to change that view of women, especially view within myself, because my body went up and down within the physical changes, mentally, and
mentally for sure.
And I was like, I want to cater to that woman, the everyday woman. Yeah, that's what pretty much my brand stands for. The everyday woman, the woman that's going to go grocery shopping, the woman that's going to take her child to the basketball game, and then still have time and be like, I can meet the girls for drinks. You know, and I don't have to check. Let me put my clothes on. I can wear this. I can put a leather jacket on and walk out the door. So that's what it is. So no, I didn't initially say I'm going to be in the fashion district, but I was like, I like clothes, and I'm gonna do that. So that's what
I love it. Well, let me just say too, I didn't wake up like wanting to be a juicer.
Right. I'm going to juice today.
You know, I what started me with juicing as well is after I had cadence. I dealt with preeclampsia and chronic hypertension, and my doctor wanted to keep me on high blood pressure medicine. So I'm like, no, bro, we
not doing that.
Let's see what we gonna do. So I got into juicing that way, and here we are 2 years later. So it just goes to say, and even for anyone it is who's listening, if your heart desire is
put
really
your mind to it.
there, you can birth the whole
business.
Like I think that is amazing.
Yes, it is.
It's amazing.
And don't have the perception of what a business should be like.
Right.
If you do that, you are going to fail.
We still learning.
You just literally have to wing it.
Yeah.
And just let it flow. Just go with the flow.
Yeah. Now, speaking of winging it, you know, we're all business owners, but we didn't start off where we currently are.
Right.
Right now, and this is uncomfortable.
Right.
We talk about the nitty gritty, the uncomfortable, and the raw truth.
Yes.
So, from the beginning of time, so even though we know we had the thought, the vision was there, the heart's desire was there, but what else was there or wasn't there? Was there a commitment from others there? Did others see y'all vision? Or was it just like, I'm in this island by myself, let me get to going?
I think for me, like again, start off because I had a business partner, which is my best friend. We had a vision, but I feel like your vision never stays the same because it like evolves. It's like what you thought you wanted, you like, wait, maybe I don't want that. So you have to like it starts off with a thought, but then it changes over time, and you'll see that you'll have some people who support you. And then you'll meet people along the line that's going to actually help you get to where you need to be. You have people, you know, and I thank God for that because I'm very a close person. I'm if anybody knows what I heard it, I'm very close, and it takes me a while to like open up. So when I meet people and
it's loud.
When I meet people that they push you to the limit and like, hey, you can take this. You have to believe in yourself. So you do. I can't sit up here and say that I had people or that like, oh, you're not gonna do this or you like. I didn't have that. I also don't listen to people. I'm a very strong-minded person, so I know what I can do and I don't give up easily. So, and especially when I have my daughter that's there and she poses and she sees me, Mom, you gonna take pictures today? And I want to make sure that she knows that, hey, I can build this for you. I want her to see that, hey, you can do it too. Don't give up on your dreams. So I like I said, I can't speak of I didn't have people like behind my corner because I feel like on the way I gained more people.
Yeah, absolutely. New people.
Yeah.
I think for me when I started it was a lot of fear. So it didn't have anything to do with what a person thought that I couldn't do or I couldn't be. It was more so of self-sabotage. It was more of, am I going to be able to do good? And if I don't do good, then I'm going to fail. And I would not like to fail, so I don't want to do this. But I can say that I have a husband that is very encouraging. I don't think that he understood the vision. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna do nails. And he's like, yep, go for it. I don't think he understood, but I think along in the time, I started showing him different things. Okay, babe, look, this is what I did. And his eyes would be like, oh, you feel like you really can do this. So, doing this, of course, I have a lot of brothers and sisters. I have a lot of family. But I find that my most supportive people are strangers. And not because my family does not support me, but because I have a lot of people, the first thing they say when they see me, they like, you're a black girl. And I'm like, I am. And then they're like, you're a young girl. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And they're like, you do good nails. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, yeah, you got a client forever, you know. But, you know, my family, they supported me from the very beginning. My sisters are my biggest critiques. They will let me know, like, that shape wasn't right, that nail was looking lumpy. And most people take offense to it. But me, I'm like, all right, if my sisters can see it, and if they can tell it to me, then that means others can see it. And they may not say it because they think that they'll hurt my feelings. So a lot of my growth came from the criticism from my sisters, which I appreciate 100%. And where I am today, the encouragement, not just from my husband, but knowing that y'all like y'all nails. Not just like them. Y'all love y'all nails. Y'all show up, y'all show out. I have like one of the girls I really have to shout out y'all because she is absolutely amazing. She will not let nobody pass. If they say anything about nails, she is like my nail tech. So Quinn, I love you.
Hey.
Thank you for always having my back. You know, so it's really just people like that, like people that you wouldn't even think. They love you. They really love you. Like my clients, they not just my clients. They my family.
Yeah.
They sit down, we talk, and we real, and that's what I love. That's what I love about it.
I love it, love it, love it. What about you, Amber?
Yeah, about the support.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I could say I did have a lot of support growing up, but I was trying to get away from whatever. It's like everyone's seen it but me. Like, well, you could say that I seen it.
You was just running from it. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah. Cause if actually, I'm 32, but I actually been doing hair for 18 years. Like I started as a child. Like, I think I started when I was like doing other people's hair. Maybe when I was 14, doing my own hair at 12. Yeah. And so I had a lot of support from my community, my family, friends. But that was just like I didn't know how to operate as a business. It's like pay me. They paid me what they want to pay me. I had some freebies, so it got to the point where I was growing up, and I'm like, how do I tell them? I'm professional. Yeah. I'm not doing Oh, you can practice.
No, I ain't gonna practice.
I already know how to do this. Yeah, you can practice. I could be your guinea pig.
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't. At that point, I just like kind of like I don't want to do this. I want to
discourage you.
Yeah, I wanted to do something like important. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to the medical field. I went to school for to be a nurse, to be an art, to be a medical assistant, EKG, phlebotomy, all that. Went to school for all that. Racked up some student loans.
A lot of money.
Yeah, and then it came to pass. Even though I was doing that, I never stopped doing hair. People are always calling me up to do hair, and that helped support me through college and everything else. Because I tried working at McDonald's. I was losing money.
Yeah, McDonald's was a fail.
It was a fail, so I tried to get away from it, but it was making me the most money. So and then I found my passion once I crept over to the professional. Was able to put my price down. This is how much I charge. The people that supported me, and the people that didn't. And that's
so they got mad when they couldn't be guinea pig no more.
They'll love it, like it, but they ain't come and stay in my shit.
Isn't that like so shady though? Like you were once with me, probably supporting me when it was something beneficial for you. Right. But now that I done leveled up, I done started to like master my craft of things. Yeah. Like you really ain't gonna support me.
But
you know what I mean?
You're supposed to.
And you almost like you should from the beginning. But I just find that to be like so weird. Like, you know, like how you said something like strangers will support you probably, you know, more.
But you have to keep in mind, people want you to do good.
Yeah.
But never better than them.
Yeah.
So when they see you elevate, it's almost like, oh, she did that? Oh, she did that? When it should be, good. You just sold all of that. Hold it. Come on, rub off. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like that, but the reality is,
And the thing is like, I know for all of us, I can say, is that it's nothing of competition. You know, I know we're all in different fields, but one of the things is we all can literally work together.
Oh, yeah.
You can work from the way they feel on the outside with dressing them up, with their nails, with the hair, the makeup. I can do it with my juicing business, you know, from the outside. So it's no competition if we all work together.
Right.
And it's
everywhere.
Yeah, and we all catering to like pretty much the same thing, which our biggest, you know, support system is females.
Right.
So like looking and knowing that is like, what is some of the things that y'all think about, or what y'all goals are, what y'all, you know, the overall feeling maybe when women come to y'all for the services, but you're not just giving them the services, like you're giving them so much more. You know what I mean?
It's love.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised like how many people sit across from me and they literally like they care about doing their nails, but they just want to know that everything is gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So I feel like in our profession, we are sitting right next to people And if we would not be selfish, because sometimes we are, and we would just tell somebody just a snippet of our testimony.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit. It doesn't even have to be like deep. Just a little bit like, man, I made it.
Yeah.
Because I know that if you made it and you made it and you made it, then I know for sure I can make it.
Yeah.
You know, so if we just learn how to do that, I sit down all day long and listen, my business, God is gonna get the glory. Period. That's all it is. So if I gotta sit across from somebody and I gotta cry with them, because I need you to know that I understand where you are. I need you to know that I feel where you are. I need you to know that I was once that little girl as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we can just do that, and that's what I'm, like, in my business, that's what I just thrive for. Like, I want us all to be healthy. I want us all to be well. I want us all to be whole. Because we operate so much out of brokenness.
Yeah, we show
You know what I'm saying? We really think that getting dressed is self-care. Getting your hair done is self-care. Taking care of your body is self-care. Getting your nails done is self-care. But the true self-care is the inside. It's the things that man can't see. And we have that opportunity to get to that person from the inside. Because if I talk to you and you're really going through it, then what did I just do for you? It ain't even about the nails. It ain't even how pretty I did your nails. It's the fact that I was able to relate with you. And when you walked away from me, you got a little sense of freedom.
Somewhat of a breakthrough.
That's
right?
it.
Something. And I feel like even too, we allow with the professions and the businesses that we're in, that women can come and be vulnerable. Like, because when you plan, you get me dressed, you having to examine that. You know, my hair, what I got underneath here, my skin, my nails, what I'm playing with all day. So it literally puts them, I feel, into like a vulnerable position. And if we uncomfortable position, and if we as business owners, knowing that if we just go to our clients or juice peeps with our stuff on us, how that can not only allow the people who we interact with, it can leave them with a sour taste. It can leave them from being able to miss that moment, that blessing, that breakthrough, or just that chance for them just to talk it out, or just cry it out. Because we have our moments.
And honestly, think about it. Was it needed?
It was so
needed. Like nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. It didn't matter about the
It's like, who
nails.
called it out?
It didn't matter. We got to talk to you later because listen, we just gotta do it. And if we do that, y'all, man, just imagine how many women gonna start feeling better about themselves. I won't even care how I look coming in here. Man, I just know that I feel better. And that's just it. And I know that I want to do my nails again because listen, we can experience this every time.
Like, what are some things that y'all came across in y'all line of business?
My line of business? Well, I can honestly say we all are therapists. We all are ministers.
We wear all the hats.
We wear all the hats. So it's not just about what we're doing, but we get people tell us about their lives. They ask us for advice and everything like that. And it's just like a way to bless someone, and it's an opportunity to touch someone, not just physical, but spiritual, mental, and that's what keeps them coming back as well. Because they know that, I connected with this person. When I came, I was burdened, but when I left, I felt refreshed. I felt beautiful, and that's another thing I love to do. My goal is to bring the beauty out of people, and it's not just like what's on the hair or anything like that, but it's from what's in the inside. Make them feel like confident and beautiful, because like it's amazing what a smile might do. If you frown, you might not look that great, but once you get it's like you went from a 5 to a 10. Like, what's new? They look at you and they like, what's new? And it's not that. It's the straight hair. They think it's the straight hair, but it's way more than that. So God is actually using us in our fields to do more than what we're doing.
Absolutely.
I would have to say, with women, a lot come to me. They're feeling with the self-confidence. Like
you can tell on me. You can tell on me.
And I'm like, yes. And let's use that for she was so uncomfortable. She was so uncomfortable. So like every time the camera would snap, she'd be like, "Let me see, let me see, let me see," and I gotta check it out. And I'm like, "Kelsha, you are beautiful. You are beautiful," and just like telling them so they can really believe it. Like, and it's not a lie. If you don't feel it, it actually shows.
Right.
So it's very important to me to let you know you are beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that helps me, and I come across a lot is, oh, I can't wear this because my arms. I can't wear this because my legs. Or I have a fupa, and I'm like, baby, I got one too. I do. We all got fupas, you know. Yeah. But you dress to what you do love about yourself. Like I love my legs. I don't like my stomach, but I like my legs. So I will wear a shirt that will hide my midsection but show my legs. So you have to find things within yourself, and that's what I do with ladies. What do you love about yourself?
Yeah.
What is it that you?
That's a good question.
And anytime I style someone, I ask, what's something that you don't like to show? Yeah. Because I'm not going to show it. Because if you get something and you put it on and you don't like it, guess what? You feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Every picture, you're not confident.
You're
not confident, and it shows. And either you have a photo shoot or you have anything going on, you want to make sure that you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I try to do is make women feel very confident within themselves, because we've all been there. I have days, just like I'm sure every one of y'all have days, you know, that you need to be reminded that, hey, it's okay if I don't feel like this it's okay that I don't feel my best today. Yeah. But I bet you tomorrow or it's gonna be another day, and someone else is gonna remind me that, hey, you are beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think it is so, because you said something about like reminding people of like their beauty. There are so many people, mainly women, who walk around not feeling as if they're beautiful. They don't feel as if they have self-worth, as if they have the confidence of. So in all the things it is that we do, we play an integral part when it comes to that, of just constantly reminding people. And I know sometimes when you come across them, like, it's hard for them to receive it. I'm like, oh, come on. Like, do you not know? You know, so sometimes I even feel like we have to be like that mirror to them. So even though you don't see you, I have to like literally like voice and verbally tell you like what you should be seeing. You know, baby, you baby. With the stretch marks, everything.
I got two moles right here, and when I put foundation on, I take my little eyeliner and I put them back on.
And guess what? Some people want it, because I put me a mole right here. Come on, Mary. Okay, darn it up.
But that is like so good. Like it really is. And I know it can be challenging, you know, for us as women, because when we encounter all these good women, you know, it kind of feels, and I know for me, like, we gotta take on they stuff. You know what I mean? We take it on because we don't want them to leave with it. But then we have to put ourselves in a position of self-care. You know, because then we gotta go get the stylist, we gotta go get the nail tech, we gotta go see Amber, we gotta get our juices. So like, what does that look like? I know with leaving the shop, not, you know, being home, but what does that look like for for y'all individually, like on making sure Ashley, Kelsha, and Amber, like, y'all okay? Because the reason why I'm asking is, it's hard for you to encourage somebody when you encourage yourself. It's hard for you to speak confidence into somebody else when you, and many a time, I know we fake it. I be like, Lord Jesus, girl, I did not wake up on the right side of it. But I still feel obligated, so I still have to pour into you, even though I don't be wanting to. And that's just my hard truth. You know what I mean? It is. But what does that look like?
I mean, for me, I have times where I take a break from my business altogether. Like, I don't do anything because I need to focus on myself. And that's just what I do. I just take a mental break, as far as I'm not answering emails, I'm not doing content, I'm not doing nothing, because it starts to get a lot. And it's like, I can't keep up. Like, you know, within my job, within my husband, within my kids. And it's like, I can't take it. Like, so I feel, and I mean, I'm not this big company, so I don't know what the big business do, but
You
I
is big, boo.
Yeah.
Okay.
for me, I need to take a mental break.
Yeah.
So I might take a week off and I'm not doing anything, or if I prepare myself before and like, hey, this is gonna be the week that I'm gonna take off, I might work as harder on the either the week before or when I come back, I have more things that I'm doing. So I mean, it's doable. You just have to work it out, have your own plan, and do it. And I don't know what Kelsha, what you do.
Prioritizing.
Yeah.
Honey. So I am learning that part because I do not have a life outside of being a nail tech, a mother, and a wife. But I am learning how to put me first, however that may look. And in putting me first, church is my release because I do sit amongst a lot of people, and I am a very emotional being, and I feel.
Yeah.
And because I am constantly touching a person, I'm feeling them. And I feel what they're going through, and sometimes I don't know how to just leave it right here. You know? So church is my refuge, God is my refuge. So whenever I get overwhelmed, whenever I get crazy, you know, I just go to God, because in the end, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I chose this business. I chose to be a wife. I chose to be a mother. That was my decision.
That ain't going
I'm not going to complain about it because it doesn't pay to complain about it. But what I will do is I'll try to find, okay, what is going to work for me best.
Yeah.
So when I go to church on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, that is my way of releasing everything that I may be able to start fresh. Releasing everything so that when I am home, I'm able to function at the highest level, because I don't want to short my family of anything because I done came here and I done did everything that my clients wanted me to do, but then now I'm neglecting my family, and now I'm neglecting myself, and if we real, now I'm neglecting God because I done poured everything into this person or these people, and I didn't do it for myself. So for me, my outlet is God. Like, I just go to Him and I be like, okay, listen. I know I said increase. I know I said enlarge my territory, but I know that you could do it another way. So I just go to God, and I also use my husband a lot because he is, he's the closest thing to me. So he see when everything is, you know, when we take that mask off and make it true. He can see it all. So don't pay to go sit here and be like, oh no, babe, I'm good. He'd be looking at me like, you sure? And I'm like, oh no, my God. So I use him too because I know that that's my safe place.
Yeah.
In the human form, that is my safe place. So I go in and I just pour out, and however he do it, just do it, and that's just what it is. That's what he is for.
Let me do it. For me, being a travel stylist, and I'm still establishing myself in Houston, so I do more. I have more clientele at Lafayette right now, but so I get a lot of time to myself to relax. You know, I don't have children yet. My husband always working. I get a lot of time to sit with the Lord. I fast. I like to fast when I feel like anxious or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's time to fast, and then I get that refresh, and then my prayer that I pray like every single day is for God to just let peace fall upon me. And as soon as I pray that, I just feel a rush of peace and just calm. And I think that kind of keeps me centered. So when it's time to work, I'm like super pumped up and excited to work. I'm ready. And so when I do travel out to work, I block out time. I worship. I help worship and lead. I like to sing, so I worship in my church. And so I block out Wednesday nights to serve. And I also work block out Sunday. I don't work on Sunday.
Because I ain't working on no Wednesday or no Sunday. I'm not going to the shop.
Oh, you're not?
Hold on, man.
You know, you're not.
I'm not going.
You're not going.
I'm not going.
I'm not going either.
That's my time. I'm not going.
I'm not going in the morning, but I'm not going on
I ain't even going in the morning. It's dead. I see y'all Thursday.
That's God's time, and
Yeah.
I'm ready for the week, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what I do.
And you know, like that's so important to actually block out that time.
Yeah.
You know, because I know as new business owners, and you know, you've been in it for, you know, a minute as well, is that you always want to look at things to where you don't want to let your clients down, or I can use this little chain. You know what I mean? Like you always want to like think, mainly too when it's like your bread is what you know you feed your family with. But I know at times, like, we really have to put those things in place and say, hey, no, this is what it is.
Right.
And you gonna have to respect it by any means.
Yeah. And that's just what it is.
Necessary.
Yeah. And you'll give. And you'll
Yeah.
keep giving. And you'll keep giving.
Until you don't have
And then you don't have nothing. And you sitting here, you looking silly. Everybody else is
full.
they good.
Yeah. Full.
And then you don't have
Off of your cup.
I'm not listening. I ain't chasing no money.
Yeah.
If God allowed me to start this business, I promise you, He will provide.
He will.
He will supply every single thing that I need.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm not chasing a client. I love them, but
You coming back to see me? No.
if it interferes with my peace,
Yeah.
and if you don't love me enough to consider that I'm a wife and I'm a mother, and you asking me to be in a nail shop at 10 o'clock at night, then I'm the next shop for me. And I'm okay, I don't need your business. Because when one leaves, 6 more come.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just
Another
what it
one. So let me ask this question, is because this is like the other side of business. Has there ever been a time to where you either chose not to do business with someone, or you literally had to refuse someone or release someone?
Yeah, I was just talking about this.
I have not experienced that. Like, and I've been in business for like 4 years. I have not experienced a bad customer. Nobody that like did something to be like, I'm unhappy with this and like I never. So like, I don't know what that's like. And I pray, girl, that I don't because I haven't.
Yeah.
Not me. I know you have. That's what I'm thinking.
I won't elaborate on it because I feel like who God needs me to have is things that's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have had a lot of people that has told me like you are like one of the best.
Yeah.
And I have had one lady that is like, you are not. And I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. Because I may not be right now.
But in due time.
But I will be. So I have encountered a client like that. She's no longer with me. And literally when she left, I maybe had 4 clients a week.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that schedule is
Yeah.
like. So
She'd be like 1:30.
Yeah. And then when you look at it, it's like deleted. So it's like I still extend grace because
and you have to.
you gotta understand that some people they just
Not
don't,
for you.
and they just don't have it.
Yeah.
They don't even have the capacity to understand what it is God is trying to do for you because they don't even know Him. So I'm alright with whoever
You rocking with me, I'm rolling with you. That's how we going. That's how we going. You say you just talked about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to spit, names or nothing like that. I don't want to talk about no one, but like I can't say I had someone criticize my work, but I can say like when we deal with our clients, we get close. Like we create like friendship, and then the line between client and friends start to blur, and then it becomes like friend, maybe family, and then it's sometimes when it's not the right match, it kind of like, and it's like, and now you're dealing with people calling you 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Now you're dealing with people calling you every other day with their, and then maybe they'll lash out on you because, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's where it starts being unhealthy. And when you're the kind of person that you don't know how to say no or I can't, and I've been like that where I couldn't tell people no for a long time. I didn't know how to say no. I didn't let people respect my time or anything. Like I would just like give so much of myself. Where I could be having a seriously good day, and then I'm just at the end of the day I'm just like
drained.
Yeah. So
what been happening?
yeah, just like, and then it gets to a point where it could become not just mentally unhealthy. It could become physically unhealthy. And you might have some people that's not all the way there that you're dealing with. Then you start feeling unsafe, and then it's like what I learned from my teachers when I was in cosmetology school. It's okay to fire a client.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to take this client. The client might not be for you. You can always recommend, like, I can't do your hair anymore, but I could. Well, I don't know if I want to recommend. I can maybe. But like, sometimes it just. So I have to do that. Not often, but a couple of times I have to.
Yeah.
Just like.
I just can't service you.
Yeah.
I'm just not the one for you.
It's not healthy for me, and it's not healthy for you.
Right. And
I pray for you.
Yeah, people don't really want to talk about that side of things, but it really is real. I know for me in my juicing business, I had to start taking it up to another level, to where now you have to do a juice consultation with me. So now I have to know who I'm getting, how serious you are with it, and like what are you really looking for. And I actually learned that from the relaunch with Dr. Tiffany, to where she said with the 15 minutes, like you interviewing me and I'm interviewing you, and I feel way more comfortable and confident now with saying, hey, look, I may not be the juice lady, for you, but I can guide you to someone else. Because it's not about the money at the end of the day, but I have a name, I have a brand to represent, and I need to make sure that my experience with you is great. Because I have yet, to come into someone who had a bad experience. I'm thankful, for that, but I want to make sure if I can prevent that by any means necessary. Let's just go ahead and go. So I may not be, and I always find that I take the blame for it. It's me. It's not you. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the juice person for you. Maybe if you go to this person, I wing it. Even though I know I'm not the one at fault, but to make them feel good about it. Like how you say it, they may not understand. Everybody transition. You know what I mean? So this was good. It was great, y'all. It is 8:00.
Oh, really?
Wow. It is 8. So I hope that all of you who listening, who's watching Facebook Live and YouTube Live, that y'all got some nuggets from us, because at the end of the day, we're all women. And we neglect that, many of times. But there's so much more to us than just styling someone and doing nails and doing hair and makeup, or even juicing for someone. It's like we have to make sure we're good. Here.
So we're good for you.
So we good for our people, because we want the overall experience for them to be, because I know for me, my business travels by word of mouth. So if you ain't speaking good to me,
mine too.
You know what I mean?
Mine too. I was just to say so too.
It's all word of mouth. So I gotta make sure you good, so you can tell other people, how good I am to bring them on in. So what we're going to do at this time of ending our conversation is we're going to transition. Yeah, we have a sweet treat on tonight, to where we are going to have some tutorials for our mommies and our, workers, the soccer mom, baseball, football mom, to where you're going to be able to see a quick hair, makeup, fashion, the nails, on how you can put yourself together real quick and out the door, right? So if you just have a little patience with us, we're gonna go ahead and transition, and we'll be right back.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back. So again, I'm Ashley with Trends Galore, and this is my model. So right now, she's wearing our burgundy cotton set, and this is something that's very casual. And for the daytime, if you want to wear this, you can put some sandals on. You can have actually sneakers. If you're a sneaker girl like me, I love my sneakers. You can add this to this set. It's cotton. It's drawstring right here that ties, and you can have with this kind of like a high-low kind of effect from the back side. So it actually goes longer here in the back. Turn. And you can kind of tuck one side in, or you can wear one, like if you want your shoulder out, you can do that as well. If you want to turn this into a nighttime outfit, you can actually add a leather jacket on with this, with some heels on. If you want to add a fedora, a little handbag, and that would be completing your outfit. I also have my blue diamond linen set. Of course, the pants is linen, and I have the strapless tube top that matches with it. Also has the drawstring, as you guys can see. And both of these items can be purchased at my website, which is trends-galore 18. No, that's not my website. That is my Instagram. So I think it's in the
Trends Galore.
Yes, that's my Instagram. Why can't I remember my whole thing? So it's www.trends-galore.com is my website. So that is it for me.
Hey guys, welcome back. So this is Kelsha with Gems and Gels by Kel. I have a hair press on, and I also have my necklet rings. I'm going to show you today how to apply these. 5 minutes, grab and go. So, included inside of my press-on kit is a instruction card on how to apply the press-ons. It tells you step by step, 7 steps on how to do this. It has all of the tools you need. It has an alcohol pad. It has a wooden pusher stick. It has a block of, if I can get it out, a nail buffer. It has a tube of glue. Listen, this glue, y'all, gonna have to press on for 2 weeks. So you gotta just be careful. And it also has a mini nail file. So let's put this here. So the first step that we're gonna do, which is always, we're gonna take the alcohol pad and we are going to clean the nail. This is to remove all of the debris from the nail so that the glue, it can fit. What I did today was I made universal press-on. So with this, you may have to file and buff to fit your nails. But I'm going to show you how fast this is. These nails are pretty. I need a pair of scissors because I'm not going to be able to cut it. Or a knife or something. I'll put a hole in it. Look, now you can hold this right here. So let me see, Pinky. If I made the perfect nail size for you, honey, I'm trying to tell you. So listen, so this is a good option for like a lot of us women. want to go out, we want to step out, and we want to do something fun. And some of us can't have nails. Some of us are nurses and cannot have all the long, extravagant nails. I'll call you in. You do a consultation with me. It's $10, a $10 deposit. What we do is we do a consultation. I do your nail size. I write down everything that you need, or everything that you want, everything that you would like to have. Present on your nails, and once we do that, I make it to order. I can do universal sets, but it's easier to get them your size so that you can wear it multiple times. So what I'm doing is I'm starting from the pinky first. You literally need just a dot of glue. Anything more than that is gonna cause the press-ons to lift up. You start from the cuticles and then you roll it down. You hold it for 5 seconds. When the 5 seconds are up, let it go. Press on is on. Right now, she has the 50 Shades of Nude. Her pick. Better rock the press ons good. 5 seconds. I'm telling y'all, I did not size her fingers, so I don't know how this fit on her like this. She must have been secretly praying, like, man, let these press ons fit. These are the ones that I want. So if y'all would like some press-ons, y'all just have to go to my website. I have a booking site. It is called gems.gels by Kel. And you can go to press-on consultation, book it for the date and the time that you would like, and we can get it on and ready. Uh-oh.
Oh, Harold. Yeah.
Remember, whenever you're applying press-ons, you have to start from the cuticle area and you roll down to the tip of the nail. Man, I eat these things fit me like on, girl. This is so crazy. This is the quickest, most easiest way to get dressed. Put your nails on and go. You can take them off. All you do is you run your hand under hot water. Once you do that, it'll pop right off. You take it, you put it back in your package. You file whenever you want to wear it another time. You take the file, you file under to file the residue of the glue off. And you pop them right back on. These nails will last you. I've had someone that had it for about 5 months now. Press-ons. So it can last you however long it takes you to, like, I don't know, it depends on like if you do a lot of wearing. Yeah, you see it. You see it, guys, you see it. So the beginning price of my press-ons, which is a basic set, it is $15. The length does matter, but the shape does not. So you can get any shape starting at $15 for a basic set. Now, if you want to customize it more, you want to add your little Shazam cut. You know, we're gonna get a little bit more into it. If you want something a little different, a different look, if you're going for a longer look, it's very, very, very reasonable. I don't have any sets that's over $60, and the $60 sets are like the really long ones with the gems connected to it. So if you desire to have those, you only literally have to buy that one time. Once you get it and you take care of it, you can have it for a lifetime if you choose to. Like I said, the glue is really, 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 really good. That's the glue I use on the nails, so y'all know it's real good. And I'm gonna finish this press-on set with the Gems and Gels Knucklets, which is some little pretty gold. I have gold rings in silver, pearl as well. And those are 2 available at the shop, which is 110 Lowry Street. So y'all meet me there. If I can get this knot out of here. Okay. Yeah. And now you're gonna show off the nails to y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all that I'm shooting on there. That's wrong. Yeah. So these right here, you just take them, y'all. And you literally just place them wherever. It's knucklet rings. You can wear 2 on one hand, 3 on one finger, however you decide to do it, you just do it. You just go hard with it. And this is gonna dress up your press-ons. This is going to make everything pop. Clothes, shoes, hair, everything. Here, I need to put that one on first. Hand. Yeah, they're cute, girl. And guess what? That's yours. Look at you. You're gonna go to school tomorrow talking about your hands. You better not get in trouble, girl. So you can find these at the nail shop. I do not have them online, but you can see Gems and Gels by Kel. Thank you to my little sweet model, Naya. And y'all can find me. I have an Instagram. It is gems.gels by Kel on Instagram. I am on Facebook, Kelsha McZeal. And I also have a booking site. It is gems.gels by Kel. You can go there. You can find all your needs. I specialize in nails, toes, manicures, pedicures, everything. Press-ons, loving on people. So y'all come and see me. Thank y'all.
My business is Amber Horizon at Beauty and Photography. And today what we're doing is we're doing a five-minute hair and makeup tutorial. So she, as you can see, she has braids. So they're a little frizzy. So what we can do is quickly tame the frizz. And this is going to be just real quick. And we don't have time to do edges. So we're going to tie everything down and make it super quick because we're trying to get out the door. So you just grab your mousse, rub it through all your braids in the front, and get your got to be glue and spray everything down. And you could grab a scarf, a bandana, or anything you have and just tie it. So while this is drying, we're gonna be doing our makeup. So let's pull this back. Yeah, so you can find these items at your local Walmart, Walgreens, whatever store, beauty supply store. Everyone has got to be glue hairspray now. So everything that I'm using today is going to be drugstore, affordable for everyone. So I didn't want to use anything high end, and I wanted to use minimum makeup. So right now I'm just going to refresh her face, and this is the e.l.f. Infused lavender mist oil water spray. And since we're trying to be really, really quick, we're not going to really fill in the brows that much. We're going to use a pencil instead of a pomade. And the reason why I want to use a pencil is because we can actually draw hair strokes and just fill in the sparse areas. So whatever looks like it needs to be filled, that is what we're going to fill. And we kind of just going to shape it just so you could create a shape. And this is just going to be a really quick shaping. And remember, you want your eyebrows to be sisters, not twins, because they both look different, but try to get it to be as similar as possible. So just simple hair strokes. See how that looks. Just simple hair strokes. And she has a nice thick brow, so I really don't have to do much. So next, we're gonna use foundation, or you could use concealer. And since we don't have a lot of time, we're basically gonna pinpoint the areas that you really want to cover. Just to do a quick coverage. And you grab your damp beauty blender and you just cover whatever needs to be covered. You don't have to do a full face of foundation. You could just do those particular areas. And blending is key. And her skin tone is pretty even, so I don't really have to do much. So another thing I like to do when I'm in a hurry, I like to use either a blush as foundation or a foundation as blush. So you get two in one. You get two in one. So this is an eyeshadow that I'm using also as a blush. And we're trying to get out the door. We're trying to get out the door. So it's not going to be, a full beat face where you're going to look perfect for work. Or, just going to the grocery store or whatever you need to do. And I'm not sure where the blush brush went, but this is what happens when you're getting ready. Sometimes you might miss something in the morning and you can't find it, so you improvise. So I'm just going to take whatever brush I can find and just work with what I can have, because I'm not sure where it fell. So we're just going to take the high points of the cheek with the same color. Make sure you pat it out. And just create a pop of color. And it's just going to pull the face together. And this gives you an illusion of, high cheekbones, just bringing everything up to the high points of the cheek. with a simple mascara. And we're not curling the lashes right now because we're going to do a little trick. So if you brush the mascara up and you simply just hold it up, because we don't have time to curl. If you just simply hold the mascara up, it's going to give you a curl. It's going to hold up. So when you brush in, Sorry, mistakes happen. Can someone give me a napkin, please? A wet napkin. This is what happens when you get ready. And you just hold it. Move it to the next eye. And there's another thing when you make a mistake like that with the mascara. It's okay. It's better to let it dry first before you go ahead and try to brush it out, because it's going to smear if you do it while it's wet. But it's going to crumble off and it's easier to peel off once it dries. So just simply just hold it up. And I'm doing her makeup from behind her, so it's like a little bit hard for me to kind of see it from up here. So just bear with me. Thank you so much. See? It's easy fix. So I was gonna do, I could still do the blush. The translucent powder just to set everything. I'm not sure where the brush fell. So we're gonna use this brush right here. Just all over the face, just to make sure you get all the oil, so in the sun you won't be shiny and sweating everywhere. And if you want to do highlight over the cheeks, not everyone loves it. I love it. You can also do that. That won't take any time. So now our last step is to do our lips. And she has a beautiful complexion, so I chose two beautiful colors that I thought would work perfectly with her. Now these are not drugstore. This is a Fenty lipstick, but it's not drugstore, so I really don't want to give too much to that because we were trying to do all drugstore lips. But whatever lipstick you have that fits your skin tone, you could just simply just put it on. And just try to line your lips. And you know what would be even quicker would be some lip gloss. I just kind of want to give her a proper color, because one thing, if you're trying to get out the door and you want to look like that you're put together but you don't have a lot of time, if you put lipstick on, you instantly look like you have a full face of makeup. If you don't have anything else on, if your brows are done and you have lipstick on, it's like you have a whole full deep face. So by the time you're done with your makeup, your hair should be dry. You can take your rag off, or anything you have on off, and it should be dry by then, and all the flyaways should be down, and then you'll be ready to go. You're ready for the day. You can find me at on Facebook at Amber Trahan Oluwaloju or Amber Trahan. That's one of my other
So as you can see, you were able to get the tutorial from pretty much the feet on up to where you can get your hair done, your makeup done, a quick get together outfit that you can wear going to work, or right after work you have to go to a football game, soccer game, or whatever that may be. Also too, with getting your nails together. So I hope that you all enjoyed it on tonight, where again, let's thank our very own Ashley, Amber, and Kelsha, yay, for coming and sharing their time and sharing their gifts and their talents and their business with us. So we're gonna go ahead and excuse our model. Go ahead, get a little blink. There. So we have completed yet another week of uncomfortable.
Yes.
Listen, we are women before business.
Yes.
And I just love the fact that we're able to come together, we're able to talk and have conversation about all this stuff that many people don't really want to talk about, but we go get down to the nitty gritty of it, right?
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of things. So here at Uncomfortable, we have a saying is that in order for you to heal, you must talk about it.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and close it out in prayer really quick. So Heavenly Father, we just thank you, Lord God, for this time. I thank you, Lord God, for my sisters, Lord God. I ask, Lord God, that you continue to bless them in a way, abundant way like never before, Lord God. Continue, Lord God, to bless their businesses and prosper them, Lord God, whatever single thing it is that they touch, Lord God. Continue to guard their minds, their hearts, and everyone it is who comes into contact with them, Lord God. We make sure to give you all the praise and all the glory, for you are worthy, Lord God, of everything it is that we do. So we ask all of this within your Son, Jesus Christ, who is our Lord and Savior. Amen.
Amen.
So until next time, go out and live an uncomfortable life.